Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Subway Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees.
And now, please welcome York.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after
York
this.
Yankees.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Babe Ruth. Singy, he's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That's too low. And we're underway. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 9th homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Stepping in, David Wright. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one finds the zone. And it's 2-1. On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching forward, makes the catch. So digging in, Mike Piazza.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's in the dirt.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Swings through that one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one finds its way through. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach. Paying off.
Juan Soto now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gwynn sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And now it's Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And today's starter, Clay Holmes. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And it's even up. And that one fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now
leading up
Bernie
for the
Williams.
Yankees, the right fielder, Bernie Williams.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one off the mark, and 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
Babe Ruth.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And it skips in the dirt. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gwynn, the runner at second with 1 away. And he chases that one. 2 gone. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now second in the AL in RBIs. That one hit the knees for a strike.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side, and it's off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. That's out number 3. Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Beltran went deep in his most recent game. Ruth back to work. Beltran goes 6'1", more than 1,500 runs batted in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed, there's one. On to Gehrig at first, double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break. Down if one person has bad timing.
And a curve is down and in. And another ball. And there's a foul ball. Fastball is outside. 2 out, space is empty. And that's outside, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And there's the strike. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Long run, tracks it down. And that'll do it. Ready to go. For the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Gets him down on strikes. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Posada launched a homer in his most recent game. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball. 1 strike.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Grounder, might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. New inning getting started. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Just missed. Fought off foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. David Wright up now for the Mets. Fly to left his first time.
Right.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
1 ball.
1 out. Bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Curve in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now. And down on strikes. And the Mets go 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Bobby Grich. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Outside. And that... Ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. Holmes maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to...
And this one looks like trouble. Around second now as they still don't have it. Gwynn coming around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an... Inside the park home run. So one out, nobody on. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's down and away. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. To the right side. McNeil. Throw to first in time. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 3.
He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Babe Ruth.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. A little bit low, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back now with the Subway Series as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him. He's got 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outfield playing straight up now. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That clips the corner. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next for the Mets, Carlos Beltran. And he's already singled in this game. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Vientos at first, 1 gone. That one fouled hard the other way.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Pete Alonso. He hit into a double play his first time up. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Fouls one off.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is downstairs.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mickey Mantle now at the plate. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And out number one on the grab. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Jorge Posada. A single his first time. And that is out of play. In the air, center field. Beltran under it. Brings it in. And there's two down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far.
Ramirez.
Just missed. Gehrig off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Here's a high chopper. Lindor sends it to first, and Ramirez is set down. Back now with the Subway Series. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls. Out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back.
Jeff McNeil stands in and delivers outside.
Well, these Mets being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue It's making things more difficult at the plate.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Leaping, and it's gone. Third home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now David Wright, 0 for 2 in this one. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one finds the corner. Counts full. 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases in. Empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bobby Grich. Holmes back to work. Check swing, and he went.
No ball.
That's strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. That one inside, and the count. Out 1-2. Out to center. Calls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Derek Jeter. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. Down the line. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Now
Bernie
that
Williams
right fielder,
stepping in
Bernie
now for the Yankees.
Williams.
Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter,
2 outs
Babe
with runners on the corners.
Ruth.
And now the DH, Babe Ruth.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Gwynn, the runner at third. Williams on at first with 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. And now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that one misses up and in. 1 and 1.
1 strike.
Yeah, there's a ball. And there's a curve through for a strike.
But a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Off the mark there. And it's 1 and 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're the top half of the 6th.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Carlos Beltran. That one at triple digits.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball 1.
Right through there, got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Back
the
down
Mets.
for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
33.
pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Well, one-run game. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carried onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Posada in the box now. Takes strike one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Garrett over at second, one down. Goes down looking.
Now pitching for the
And
Mets.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Jose
7.
Buto.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner. Second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one pulled foul. Runner at second, two down. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Check swing, called strike. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fouled off. He was late. Owen Chu now. And that one missing low. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. And 2 away to start the
batter
seventh.
number 1.
And
Second
now
baseman,
Jeff
Jeff
McNeil.
McNeil.
Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. A new arm into the game. The righty, Ryan Walker. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 74. Ryan Walker.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Mets.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Out to short. Lindor zips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings through that one for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. And that clips the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Gwynn. The runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
1 ball.
Throw. Save. He outs it too late with that one. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Francisco Lindor. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive. Mantle on the move. And that one hops the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And here is David Wright. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. Fastball for a strike. Walker, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That's down and in. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now move to first. Right, gets back easily.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Here's one. Soto. Pitching change here, Billy Wagner. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Wagner.
There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Mark Vientos digs in now.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Step off throw to first. Right back in standing. First pitch misses. Right off of first with 2 away. Rudder takes off. Pitch is low. Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching for
Back
the Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
81.
bottom of the 8th. Danny Young.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ruth, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The Yankees looking to rally. Now all even up. That one the other way. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Lou Gehrig. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Over to McNeil. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Left fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Mickey Mantle. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And another ball. That one missed. And he takes a strike.
3-1.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground to short. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Carlos Beltran. Wagner back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. The 1-0. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
3-pitch strikeout.
Now
New arm out of the bullpen, Cade Smith.
And he's
Number
been really
36.
shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Outfield playing straight up now. First pitch, and he just misses. Right side. Williams on the move. Makes the catch. One down. And here is Brandon Nimmo. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1. One ball, one strike.
This one in the dirt. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
The batter, number 1.
Now it's going to be Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
And that's in there for strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Gwynn brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman. Jose Ramirez. Fought off foul.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Inside, almost got him. Struck him out looking. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
Grit will hit next.
Grit.
On the ground, Lindor. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight.